Friends, welcome back. Today is all about client gifting. Specifically, we're going to talk about the welcome box. That is, in our case, the first gift, the first tangible gift we give to any one of our clients. And if you haven't seen our video on client experience, I'm going to link that at the end here. It's going to be a little box, probably over here or over here. You can click that and watch it, and it's going to explain more of our process on exceeding client expectations. But I want to touch on the importance of a welcome gift for your clients. There are so many schools of thoughts on gifts and expectations and exceeding expectations. When you own a business, especially in the service industry, wedding photography being one of them. And I want to give you my top reasons why we and why you should, if you don't, make a welcome gift and send your clients welcome boxes. And I'm going to also show you how we do ours, what you can do for yours, and my favorite things and practices about them. This is a practice for several reasons that I love. One, it immediately exceeds expectations. Imagine they just booked you, they paid you a deposit, and within a few days, a welcome box lands on their doorstep. Put yourself in their shoes. You're super excited, you paid this money, you're kind of thinking, is it worth it? And bam, all of a sudden, at your doorstep, a welcome box or a letter, whatever that is. That is a massive way to jump from the base level of expectation up into the other level of expectation. And we talked about our client experience graph, which has that base level, point A, point B, they book you, you photograph their wedding. If you stay on that baseline, there's no reason to talk about you. So right off the bat, if you level that up from the baseline of expectations, you're already winning and they're stoked. The second reason is it immediately removes buyer's remorse. Not every client has it, but a lot of the times they invest a lot into photography. That's what we hope, at least, as they're investing in photography because they value it. Not only does it exceed their expectations, but if this lands on their door within the first week of booking you, that buyer's remorse and concern is gone and they know they're in good hands. The third reason is its brand awareness. We've branded these boxes. I'm going to talk all about that. It is, they're usually going to post about it because they're so excited about it. You can even give them instructions if you have a hashtag if they want to post about it in the letter. I'm going to talk about writing a letter to them in just a second. And it raises your awareness. So it makes them excited and it makes them share about you, allows them to share about you. It's a reason and an avenue to share about you, giving your brand awareness to their audience, and everyone wins. The fourth thing I love about welcome boxes is it allows you to slip in or share information, valuable information about wedding photography, about the process that's outside of an email or a phone call. You can do it in a more curated way. And number 5, everyone loves mail. I love mail. Every time I get a package or a letter or something with my name on it in the mail, I get excited. Even if it's just a thank you letter from something, I get excited because, at least for me and all my clients, we love mail. I'm guessing you love mail too. So if I haven't convinced you yet, those 5 reasons right there are exactly why I send welcome boxes. I love receiving mail and giving mail. I love brand awareness. I love exceeding expectations. All of those things is why sending a welcome box is so powerful. So now let's talk about what goes in the welcome box and, of course, the actual box itself, because that's one of my favorite parts about it. The best part about this is there's no set rules. There's no agenda for you have to put this, this, and this. There's no formula for the perfect welcome box. It's super subjective. And that's one of my favorite parts about it. And that should be one of your favorite parts about it. If you already have a welcome box, amazing. I'm guessing the things in there are things that you want to be known for. And if you don't, or you're ready to revamp your welcome box and your welcome gift to your client, start to think about what you want to be known for and start to implement that. That's part of brand awareness. So, they think of that thing when they think of you. And so say maybe you have a sweet tooth and you're known for loving candy or sugar, whatever that is. Maybe you slip in some Sugarfina candies, some fancy candies. They have like those little champagne gummy bears and all those things, along with a few other things. Maybe you're a coffee addict and that's part of your brand. You can go to your favorite coffee shop and slip in a bag of coffee. I have a friend who loves coffee, and they went to our coffee shop right across the street from us, and they asked them to make little custom branded bags. So He kind of collabed with them. He helped design the label and made a custom roast. And now it's his brand on that coffee roast that he gets to send to his clients. And maybe he slips in some coffee mugs or whatever that is. For Jess and I, we love cocktails. We have our bar. You can just see the part of it right there. That's part of our brand. A lot of people know us for loving and creating cocktails. So we put in a cocktail kit so they can toast to their engagement and booking us when they receive that box. Whatever it is you want to be known for, or whatever it is you just want to gift them, there's complete freedom in this. And that's the best part. And I'm going to show you how you can ship this without worrying about the weight of it either. So don't let that be a concern. Just go out and have fun with it. Start writing down, start going to the store, run through your favorite websites or Pinterest, and start to see the ideas that you want to curate in this beautiful welcome box. Something else, keep in mind, when Jess and I started this 10 plus years ago, we just started with a letter. I think when we started, it was a handwritten letter, like a mini candle from Anthropology or something like that. And as we branded James and Jess more together and started building our company and our business, we realized we wanted to be a lot more brand intentional. And then cocktails kind of came in. So we just started building this. So if you're just getting started, don't get overwhelmed and think you have to pack a box full of goodies that cost a lot of money or this and that. Start with a letter and maybe one or two other little things that just exceeds their expectations. It doesn't have to be crazy. Although, when you get to that point when you want to build something, it is really, really fun. The other thing I mentioned that we put in there, so we put a handwritten letter in ours, a cocktail kit, and the other thing that we put in there is a welcome magazine, or it's a bridal magazine. Jess designed this 6 or 7 years ago, and I remember when it took her about 8 months to create this thing. This is our bridal guide, and I think it is 85 pages. It's 86 pages packed full of everything from what to wear for your engagement session, how to prepare for your wedding day. Basically, any question we've received over the past decade is answered in this bridal guide. And we just revamped it because we've been doing this a while, new photos, new images, all those things, a few more extra pages. And that is one of the ways where I could communicate this all via email. How much more epic is a bridal guide branded James and Jess? And by no means am I saying go out there and you have to create this yourself. In fact, a lot of photographer friends of mine have templates where you can just download this in Photoshop or InDesign and start creating your own. A simple Google search for that should bring up so many options for you. And by no means do you have to go create a bridal guide or a cocktail kit. But these are just ideas to kind of get your brain turning on the amazing things the opportunities you could do if you wanted to build, and as you're building out your welcome boxes. The possibilities are really endless, so just go out there and have fun with it. And now for one of my favorite parts is the actual box. This is personally my favorite part because, you know, when you get a new iPhone and you go to Apple and you just peel, they've perfected it. You know, it's so much more enjoyable than getting the scissors. Like when you get a new SD card and you have to like somehow just crank through this plastic it's just absurd and it's frustrating. That's part of the experience. So what I wanted to ship it super easily, and I wanted, before they even get inside, the experience to be branded, to be enjoyable, and to kind of be shocking. Like, who has their own boxes? I do, and you're gonna. So our box, this is a 9 by 12 by 2, so 9, 12, 2. And on the front, we branded it there. We have our crust here, and when you open it, right here, it says, "Welcome to the James and Jess family." And then we have our crust right there. So the entire box is branded, and I got these at Pack Lane. Two of my best friends, Ryan and Anna with Refuge Photography, actually turned me onto this box. They came to one of our retreats last year, and they actually shipped me a thank you in one of their boxes, and my mind was blown. So I actually got to experience this firsthand, thinking like, I literally texted a thank you and said, "Where did you get these boxes?" Because that's a pro move right there. So it's Pack Lane. If you want to find them, I have them linked below. It's just packlane.com. And actually, I have a referral code with them. It's going to benefit both you and I. If you hit that link below, it's going to give you $25 off your first purchase, which is going to make it really easy. All you have to do is pick your colors, pick your size box. You can do all kinds of size boxes, from little ones to big ones. Like I said, this is kind of a standard mailer size, a 9 by 12 by 2, so it's super easy to ship. And I literally I dragged my branding on every part of the box. I chose my colors, and it was that easy. And within a matter of a couple weeks, shipped to my doorstep, custom boxes. And I am shipping 3 welcome boxes this week right here. And that is, I just have these stacked up in my closet ready to go. And that's how easy it is. The thing that also the biggest reason I like this size is they fit in priority mail express mailers right here. They literally fit inside this. This is the one price. I think this is like $8. It's super affordable, and it doesn't matter how heavy the thing is. So we just slip it in there, put their name on it, go to the post office, and I use the machine because it's just super easy, and usually the line's super long. Put in all the addresses, drop them off, and you're good to go. And that's how simple it is to build a welcome box. So whether you're just shipping a letter or you're highly just ready to dive in and brand your own boxes, you can check out Pack Lane below. $25 off your first purchase. And it's such an epic way to brand your brand outside of just photography, so they can open it and immediately start exceeding your client's expectations. A few notes when going into this. One of the biggest things is client expectations, and we get so many referrals and posts when we ship these boxes that I talk about this in the client experience episode I did a few weeks ago, a week or two ago. Is say I booked a couple and I shipped their welcome box, handwritten letter, bridal guide, cocktail kit, and they love it, they post about it, and one of their bridesmaids sees that and gets all excited and then calls me and books me. And this happens often. We get referrals from brides and grooms and couples all the time, and my systems aren't set up, and I forget to ship her welcome box. Not only did I not exceed her expectations, but because her expectations were higher, I dropped them. And that is really hard to recover from, and that is something that you should just not be doing in business. So the easiest way to do that is systematize it. That's why I have stacks of these boxes. I have stacks of the letter. I have a template. I write almost the same thing in every single letter because it's communicating what I want. I make it more personable, but I have a template in notes in my phone. I bring it up, I write the letters, write the names, put them in the box, and then it's all ready to go. So you can even pre-make all your boxes. As long as there's not perishable goods in there, you can pre-make all your boxes, have them stacked, and I go to the post office once a week. That way I don't have to book a wedding, reschedule my afternoon because it takes an hour to go to the post office, even though it's half a mile from my house. I know it's either Tuesdays or Wednesdays, I just grab my boxes, put the names on them. That's the day I go to the post office, and it's set every single time. And if you need a guide to client experience, like I said, you can download the client experience graph so you can start mapping out how you want to time these things, and so you can consistently show up for your couples and continue to exceed their expectations. So right now, I'm going to finish building out these welcome boxes. I'm gonna take them to the post office, and I'm gonna ship 3 of these today, and I can't wait to see their post pop up. I hope you guys see the value in welcome boxes now and how they can start to transform your business and your client experience. If you send welcome boxes right now, I would love to hear what you put in them. I would love to hear your favorite part out of this, and I would hop into the comments. I'm here all the time, so hop into the comments. If you enjoyed this, I would love you if you hit that like button. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit subscribe because I am literally on this channel daily. And until next time, make sure you check out Pack Lane for $25 off if you want to build your branding boxes. And just know that I am here for you. You are capable of great and amazing things, and I will see you in the next episode.